Alright guys, we are live back with another stream on some NBA 2K25. Make sure that like, share, subscribe. NBA my team. Let's get it. Shout out to the chat. Oh shit, let me see if I can get D-Rose. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm at 10. Ooh. I don't even know about it. Let's see. I might have them more. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Nope, I don't have it. Alright, for this group, we're gonna have to get Steve Francis back in here.
We've got Worthy. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Green. And there's Byron Scott. And it's Johnson in at the point. And for New Orleans, we've got Hardaway. Durant is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Pippen. And it's Francis in at the point. Tip-off goes to New Orleans.
Oh, we at home too, so that's dope.
And it's Hardaway atop the key. And the three off target. And so Green will bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Johnson. Down low, here's Scott. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Now here's Durant going inside. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. And the Lakers with possession here. Johnson outside. Rebounded by Hardaway. Durant against Worthy. Durant kicks to Pippen. A three-pointer off the mark. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Scott. Second chance shot. Tipped away. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Green. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Outside, KD. And he's good on the three ball.
Boy, no hesitation right there. You see Kevin Durant assertive on the offensive end.
On the wing, Johnson. To the inside. Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go. New Orleans with the ball. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Johnson outside. Green dishes to Worthy. Green, the screen. Clock at 4. Johnson, the pass to Green. Nice D from Pippen. Outside Durant. New Orleans moving the ball around. Francis. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles trails by 4. Green finds Johnson. Back to Green. Johnson with it. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Buries the hook.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Now here's Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the 2.
Inside. And it's Hardaway with the jam.
And if you want athletic ability, you look no further. Hardaway with a stylish jam.
1:49 left in the first quarter. So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Some changes for the Lakers. Rambis is checked in for Green, and it's Cooper in for Byron Scott. Worthy the pass to Rambis, and he lobs it up toward the rim, and Worthy throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now here's Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Now, Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult.
That's good from Durant. And he makes both free throws.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over KD. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Richardson. In the corner, it's Rodman. Richardson outside. Durant wide open. He fires. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Los Angeles trails by 4. Johnson, the pass to Cooper. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Durant with a screen on Johnson. It's Hardaway with the drive. From deep, Rodman. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Worthy. And he hits it to tie the game up. Worthy's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Pass to Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
First quarter wrapping up here, and the clock gets a tie ball game. And we'll be back with you right after this. Game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Scott is out there with Cooper. And there's Rambis, and it's Thompson, and it's Burkowski. And at the 3, the small forward. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Francis passes to Davis. And here is Mourning, back to Davis. Knocks it off the glass. Davis has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for New Orleans.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Scott the pass to Brokowski. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Go into the rack with energy in the D, afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by New Orleans. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And they pick up 2.
Oh, that was a nice find by Francis. He spots a wide open man and hits him in rhythm.
Here's Cooper. Nothing on the board. Brokowski passes to Scott. Shot clock at 5. Here's Cooper. Releases. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for New Orleans. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Davis has got the lead up to 5 now for New Orleans.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Changes for New Orleans. Kevin Durant's checked in for Rodman. Pippen comes in for Richardson. Hardaway is subbed in for Baron Davis. The Lakers also making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Thompson. Worthy comes in for Rambis. And it's Johnson in for Brokowski. Johnson right side. Outside, Scott. Johnson inside, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New Orleans.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Lakers. And taken away by Johnson. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance.
It's pretty hard to shoot over a 9-foot standing reach. KD send it back.
Cooper, he's checked in for Byron Scott.
Number 21. Michael Cooper.
Here's Worthy, and the dunk by Worthy.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and what the timing ideal, my goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
Here's Worthy. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
One of the most feared, versatile scorers at that forward position. Big game James always seems to make the most out of any situation.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Knocked loose. Green up on top. Guarded by Hardaway. Green dishes to Johnson. Six to shoot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
New Orleans trails by 4. .109 left in the first half of the game. Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Hardaway has gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight. Johnson, the pass to Cooper. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. New Orleans making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Thompson. And it's Scott in for Cooper. Outside Hardaway. KD sets the pick for Hardaway. Offline with the baseline jumper. On the wing, Worthy. Defended by Pippen. About 7 seconds separating the shot game clocks. And here is Hardaway. 9 points in the game so far. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Worthy the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And the shot goes in. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers lead by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Penny Hardaway really having a great game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Durant. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Pippen, and it's Francis in at the point guard position. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Durant with it. To the paint. Pippen outside. It's to Hardaway. And it's Hardaway again missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Green gets it to go.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Johnson surveying the floor. The kick out to Worthy. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Hardaway. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Scott dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Los Angeles calls timeout. Here's Worthy. And Worthy throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Francis. Still without a basket. And there's the drive. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
The quickness of Francis, so good at getting to the basket.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Johnson outside. Pass to Worthy. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. Hardaway with the steal. And it's Pippen in the corner. Now here is Hardaway. He's got 11. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hardaway has got 13.
He's so good at setting up his teammates. Tonight, though, Hardaway's been calling his own number, and boy, has he been prolific.
Johnson finds Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Timeout.
And the Lakers lead by 4.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Jason Richardson has checked in for New Orleans. Cooper, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And so here is New Orleans. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Francis. Pass to Durant. Durant rising up.
Well, the remarkable timing of KD, sensing precisely when to cut in the pick-and-roll action.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. Johnson outside. Abdul-Jabbar with it. Guarded by O'Neal. Hit the hook shot. No good from Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. Stolen by Magic. Outside, Scott. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. High post shot. Jason Richardson pulls it in. And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles with some changes. Thompson comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. And Rambis subbed in for Johnson. And so here is New Orleans. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Right side Hardaway. And again, no good by New Orleans. And here's Los Angeles. The lead is 2. Worthy kicks to Scott. And that one's on target from the wing. Scott's got his second basket.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Durant against Rambis. Just 4 to shoot. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Misses off the left iron. Los Angeles leading by 4. Worthy the pass to Scott. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Right on the bucket. Thompson's got his first points in this one.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Now Hardaway. 13 points in the game. Second chance effort, and it's finished off by Richardson as he lays it in.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Scott. Buries it from three-point range. Scott's got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles. Fires from way outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here is Davis. So the Lakers 5 right now. Green is out there with Burkowski. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Cooper in at the shooting guard position. Davis with the bucket.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And good that time.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They trail by 7. Pass to Pippen. No good on the 3. Green against Davis. And it's Green slamming it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Now here is Davis. Outside for Durant. Richardson outside. Pippen outside. Off target with his 3. Lakers leading by 9. Pass to Cooper. And here is Johnson. And to find Thompson, he gets it to him. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so here is New Orleans. It's Davis on the wing. Releases. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Pass to Bukowski. Cooper against Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bukowski, good. And now an 11-point Laker lead.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Some changes for New Orleans. Karl Malone's checked in for Morton. Jordan comes in for Richardson. Hardaway is subbed in for Davis. And then for the Lakers, Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Thompson. Worthy comes in for Bukowski. And it's Scott in for Cooper. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. Coach told his guys, lock in, this is it. Leave everything out on the floor. A simple message down the stretch. We'll see if it resonates. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Outside Worthy. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists now in this one.
A high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Green with a screen on Hardaway. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. New Orleans trails by 7. Jordan looking around. Malone a screen on Scott. Outside Hardaway. A rebound by the Lakers. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Johnson. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. He's off on that one. And here's New Orleans now. Pippen kicks to KD. No good with the triple. Lakers lead by 7. To the middle, looking to end his cold spell. And Abdul-Jabbar with the layup.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. New Orleans making a switch here. 1:10 left to play here in the 4th. And that one's good. Durant.
Kevin Durant, absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
Pass to Johnson. And the Lakers take on 2 more. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
Hey, guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
Left side Durant, a 3 ball. It's in! that cuts the lead to just 5.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Team foul.
Stolen by Pippen.
And how about the anticipation? Just sniff that one out exactly when to make the move. And that's a huge shot right there. Hardaway knows his team looks for him to come up in the clutch.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Johnson. Got it.
Big shot maker. When the game heats up, so does magic.
24 seconds left in the game. Pass to KD. Fires the 3. That one, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the away team, Magic Johnson. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
O'Neal finds Pippen. Nails the triple.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
2 for the away team, Magic Johnson.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're down by 5. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the away team, Magic Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. The ball goes to the away team.
And so the Lakers take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan along with
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now New York starting five. Inside we'll see Anunoby and Randall. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Hart in at the small forward position. And for New Orleans, they've got Kevin Durant, and it's Francis in at the one. And here's New Orleans now. For one to start the game.
Tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Now here's Hart, down low. Here's Randall. O'Neal pulls it in. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Hart. Pippen, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Pass to Bridges. Ooh, poked away. O'Neal passes to Hardaway. Here's Pippen. He's guarded by Bridges. Pippen, no good.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the three with confidence now. You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Bridges outside. Outside Anunoby. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
He's got to be mad at himself. He won't get a better look than that.
Here's Pippen. And he drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And they pick up 2.
We call that, folks, the stop and pop. Jalen Brunson with the pull-up J.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Hardaway's shot is good.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Brunson. Driving inside. Off with the layup.
We on that 2K, bro.
Pass to Pippen. Now Hardaway. Here's Francis. Fires hitting the triple. Francis has got 5 now.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
New York trails by 6. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Robinson, he's checked in for Hart. And New York has possession. Randall outside. Robinson passes to Anunoby. Tipped. Here's Rodman. Hardaway on the wing. Outside Richardson. Just under 3.5 minutes. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
Yeah, I seen
A minute and a
that.
half left in the opening
You
quarter.
like that game, man.
Randall, the pass to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. For three, Randall. New York again can't hit. New Orleans leading by 8. Pass to Rodman. Back to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
The
Yeah, I
offensive
think it
game
looks
plan
better
is
than,
clear. Get it
Delta
inside
Force, too,
and go to
in a
work.
way.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Randall outside. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Outside Hardaway. For three, Bridges. Hardaway grabs the board. And here's New Orleans now. There's the drive. Shoots over Bridges. Hardaway's shot is good. Hardaway's got 6.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Randall can't hit. Hardaway against Bridges. Hardaway, the pass to Rodman. On the wing, Durant. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's New Orleans leading by 14. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
So on the floor for the Knicks. Achua is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Payne in at the 1. Now Davis. With the drive. Cranked it in off the glass.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And New York has possession. After the basket by New Orleans. Hart can't hit. And here's Richardson. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. Pippen, he's checked in for New Orleans. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Hart. Count the basket.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Here's Pippen. And he lays it up and in. Pippen's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And New Orleans making a change here. Durant's checked in. McBride, he's checked in for New York. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Payne. The three is up. Gets the three ball to go. Payne's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Here's Francis. Chua defending.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Richardson against Payne. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Richardson, the pass to Mourning. Here's Pippen. The three. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Yeah, Kevin Durant sees the game as well as any player. With his size and vision, that combination is lethal.
Payne against Richardson. From the stripe. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And Doris, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, that's not the whole story.
What I love the most, I think, BA, about Kevin Durant is how much he loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. The work he puts in consistently, anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his craft.
Here's DiVincenzo after the basket by New Orleans. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Durant looking around. Richardson with a screen on Achua. Durant, sweet little floater. Durant's got 6 points.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Payne. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Outside Durant. 56 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Pippen. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Pippen's got 9 points now in the quarter. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem like it.
Now a timeout called by New York. O'Neal, he's checked in for New Orleans. Hardaway comes in for Richardson.
Substitution in the quarter.
46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And stolen by Hardaway. He takes it in. And he gets it to go. Give him 8.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Brunson on the money from 12 feet away.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson, just 4 shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper? He's more than content to take it.
Now here's Hardaway. Give him 8 points now.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Brunson on the drive. Hardaway grabs the board. Hardaway's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Pippen. And there it is for him. Pippen's got 13 now.
That's been the story of their offense so far. We're getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. It's New Orleans delivering the blowout. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Yo, Johnny Knight, what up, bro? Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you stopping by. How you doing? Shout out to Johnny Knight. What's going on, man? Yeah,
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Shout out to you, bro.
Pippen's gone 6 of 8 from the field. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Now here's Brunson. Durant pulls it in. And here's New Orleans now. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact. This time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Here's Hardaway. Whoa!
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Francis grabs the board. Brunson's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Francis, pass to Pippen. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist by Randall. Brunson's got 6 points.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Over to the wing. Pass to O'Neal. Bridges on the double. Hardaway from outside. Hart pulls it in. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Fires for 3. That shot is off. And here's New Orleans now. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. The kick to Durant. Pass to Francis. Lets the 3 fly. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart with it. Knocked away. Here's Francis. Brunson defending. Outside Hardaway. Out to the wing. Here's Pippen. Sinks it from distance. He's got 18.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Here's Brunson. Tries again. Rebounded by Pippen. Brunson's gone 3 of 9 shooting. Durant with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Outside Hardaway. Pass to O'Neal. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. O'Neal's gotten 4 this quarter. Here's Brunson. 6 points for him. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Screen by Bridges. Top of the key. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
Outside Durant. Here's O'Neal. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I gotta believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Outside Durant. Here's O'Neal. And he banks in the layup. O'Neal's got 8.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Like, man.
Brunson passes to Randall. Driving to the basket. It's hauled in by New Orleans. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in the game. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges against Hardaway. Pass to O'Neal. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Hey, I'd keep feeding him every trip. He's been on fire this quarter.
Here's Brunson. The layup off target. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's New Orleans just dominating this one. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
But we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for New York, Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Campaign, then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's McBride in at the point.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Pass to Achua. Outside McBride. Back to Achua. Outside McBride. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yo,
He really
Grumpy,
hooked the
what's going
defender
on,
with
man?
that pump fake. It
Shout out
worked
to you,
to
bro.
perfection.
Hit that like on the way in.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Davis. Lays it up and banks it in.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Davis has got a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Up top, Robinson. Pass to Payne. To the wing, right side. Achua finds Robinson. Here's Payne. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Left side, Davis. To the paint. And Malone gets it to go. Malone's got his first points of the game.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Payne against Richardson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Malone. And the layup is good off the glass. Malone's got 4 points in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Here's New Orleans now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Now here's Achua. Outside Payne. New York again can't hit. Here's New Orleans now. A big stretch here going, 10-2.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
DiVincenzo, pass to Achua. Rodman with a rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now here's Richardson. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now that's how you capitalize on the screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Achua. Outside Payne. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. From deep. He drops it from range.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Now Davis. Pass to Mourning. Back to Davis. Here's Rodman. Davis with it. And a nice finish on the layup.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now here's Payne. 34 seconds left in the final quarter. Achua with a screen on Richardson. The shake. He got a piece of it. Left side Davis. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth. To the inside, Malone. The shot misses. Achua with some nice D. Here is DiVincenzo. And so it's New Orleans winning this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And time to present our player of the game. Here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Pippen in at the 3, the small forward. And for Los Angeles, they've got Johnson, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center. Orleans now. Here's Francis. To the middle. Here's Pippen, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Got it.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Francis. They get it back. Inside. Malone. Pass to Pippen. Hardaway on the wing. On the wing, Durant. First quarter of play, a minute in.
Home team foul. Magic Johnson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Hardaway. Second chance shot. And Worthy pulls it down. Going inside. Got a hand on it. And they'll keep possession. Now here's Hardaway. He's covered closely. And a two-handed jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Johnson after the basket by New Orleans. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Hardaway with it. Pass to Pippen. Out to the right wing. Here's Francis. Covered by Johnson. On the wing, Durant. 5 on the clock. Johnson with the defensive effort.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Well, Richard, you attempted to guard Kevin Durant in your playing days. How hard was that?
It was not easy. He's an elite scorer, ball handler. Oh, yeah, he's also 7 feet tall. KD is one of the toughest assignments that you will ever face.
And here's New Orleans now, following the score by Los Angeles. Hardaway's shot is good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Cooper's checked in for Los Angeles. Richardson's checked in for New Orleans. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Pass to Scott. Here's Cooper. Up top, Johnson. Tries it from 19. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Hardaway on the wing.
2 minutes remain in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter. And Cooper pulls it down. To the right side. Baseline jumper. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Down low. And no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. Scott passes to Johnson. Right wing. Here's Scott. Up top, Johnson. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Outside Hardaway. 1:06 left in the first. Pass to Pippen. On the wing, Richardson. From downtown. Nails it from beyond the arc. Pippen's got 5 now.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Los Angeles trails by 5. Johnson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Hey, pulling out the hook shot. No one there to defend it, that's for sure.
41 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Hardaway. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of this game. First one falls for them. And New Orleans making a change here. Hardaway hits them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Here's Scott, still without a bucket. Here's Brikowski. Pass to Thompson. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Cooper. And it falls all over the rim.
Great defense and
Great
everything.
baskets assisted. It's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And here's Hardaway. 6 points for him. That's good from Durant on the assist from Hardaway.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's New Orleans up by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
So for New Orleans right now, they've got Kevin Durant, and it's Richardson in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Mourning. Nice D from Thompson.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
The baseline J, and the shot falls short that time.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
That's to Mourning. Now Durant. KD out here flexing on people.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
Here's Cooper, guarded by Richardson. Pass to Brikowski. Here's Cooper, clock at 6. Here's Rambis. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Francis. Still no points. The floater. Yep, that one goes. Los Angeles trails by 7. Fires from 14. The rebound by Malone. Here's New Orleans now. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Durant, pass to Richardson.
I can never give it to Malone on a run,
And
bro.
here's Durant. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Never give it to Malone on a run.
Here's Scott. Blocked! Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And Los Angeles making a change here. On defense, the visiting team. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Malone. And here's New Orleans now. Outside Durant. To the inside. Here's Scott. He's scoreless. Ooh, got that one up quick.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
New Orleans leading by 5. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Francis. Here's Durant. Rebounded by Green. Now Los Angeles with it. Scott passes to Johnson. Can't connect, making him 1 for 6 from the field. Johnson's gone just 1 of 6 shooting so far. Outside Richardson. Soft touch off the glass. Richardson's got his first 2 points. Los Angeles trails by 7. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
And New Orleans making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Oh, there's the alley. Here's Francis. Pass to Malone. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Cooper passes to Bukowski. Oh, stolen by Richardson. And here's the fast break for the finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Here's Worthy. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. New Orleans leading by 9. Now here's Richardson. To the paint. Here's Malone.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
It's his first trip to the line. That was off.
Shooting for the away team.
Second free throw, no good. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Takes it inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Nails the baby hook.
How easy can you setting up a quality shot? It's just textbook basketball.
Now Hardaway. He's got 6. Pass to Rodman. Now here's Richardson. And so that's the end of the first half. It's New Orleans leading by 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
21.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. 7-point differential. They've got Johnson, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5, down low. Here's New Orleans now. And for New Orleans, they've got Kevin Durant, and it's Malone in at the 5. Pippen pass to Francis, and here's Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. A shot from the high post. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. Hardaway's got 8. Hardaway's gone 3 for 5 shooting from the floor. And for the Lakers, they've got Johnson. And it's Scott in at shooting guard. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Francis. The shot off that time. Green with the defensive effort. Los Angeles trails by 7. Scott passes to Johnson. And here is Green. Back to Johnson. Green with a screen on Durant. And Out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
The ball goes to the away team.
New Orleans leading by 7. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here he goes. Francis. Here's Pippen. He's got 5. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 7.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Johnson passes to Green. The shot by Johnson, no good. Johnson's gone only 1 of 7 from the field here. Pass to Pippen. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. So it's Los Angeles now. They trail by 9. The shot by Johnson, no good. Here's Francis. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. That one drops for him.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Robert in the hoodie.
Your dance team.
Los Angeles trails by 11. Doubled by Durant. Pass to Worthy. It's picked off. He's got a clear path. Here's Malone. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line. That one misses. Cooper's checked in for Green. Richardson's checked in for New Orleans. So he can't get either to fall. So it's Los Angeles now. Here's Scott. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Pippen. He's got 7. To the middle. Here's Malone. Scott with a rebound. Picked his pocket. Pippen, pass to Malone. The kick to Durant. And a miss there on the triple. Now Los Angeles with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. 17-foot shot on the way. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. A minute 35 left in the third quarter. On the wing, Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. Driving in. And that one's good. Richardson's got 6.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
New Orleans leading by 13. Here's Hardaway. And that one is hammered home.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Johnson for 3. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 8 rebounds in the game. And it's Hardaway on the take. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Your dance team.
Here's Scott. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Brickowski. Shoots over Davis. Brickowski's good.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Davis with it. No points yet. And Cooper pulls it down.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Scott. And so it's New Orleans liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back. We reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. New Orleans leading by 15. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Davis, and it's Richardson in at the 3. Here's Francis, and he converts the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Johnson passes to Cooper. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Davis drives in. Here's Rodman. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Francis gets the bucket, and New Orleans leads by 17.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Outside Johnson to the inside, pass to Cooper. Up top Johnson, shot clock at 5. Cooper passes to Johnson. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Malone's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Left side Davis. Here's Francis. Davis with a screen on Johnson. Pass to Malone. Up top Davis. Here's Rodman. No good from outside. Los Angeles trails by 17. Green, the pass to Cooper. Green with a screen on Davis. Here's Cooper. Checked by Davis. Up top Johnson. Puts one up from 19. Yep, that one's good. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, BA.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Hardaway. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's the hook. Uses the glass to drop it in.
So few players still use the hook shot, but it's a tremendous weapon when done right.
There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hardaway. Rebounded by Johnson. Los Angeles trails by 15. Here's Scott. Green with a screen on Hardaway. Johnson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. A minute and a half left to play in the fourth. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A minute and a half left in the fourth. New Orleans leading by 13. Scott passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Hardaway grabs the board. Here's New Orleans now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Just 5 on the clock. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
Mark it, time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Hardaway. It's not going to go for him. Here's Worthy. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. 26 seconds left in the game. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. 6 to shoot. For 3, Hardaway. Again, Hardaway missing.
Oh man, we finally beat the Lakers.
And so it's New Orleans winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
Hardaway 16 for instance. Alright guys, we're gonna call it an night. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe on the way in and out. Notification bell. We'll be back same word time, same word channel. Coffee Word signing off. Peace.